So guys, this here is another red Evo1 that is coming for restoration. As you've seen in the pictures before, the car was semi-complete. It had the suspension on. It had some parts of the interior in it. Obviously your windows and that were in. We've gone out now and we've basically strapped this car and she's getting ready for sandblasting. So what we're gonna do is obviously this guy is going to be there, right? But what we want to do is we want to go down to as far metal as possible. So we've still going to pull the petrol flat pumps out. It's going to be sandblasted here on the inside. The bootlet must get sandblasted because you can see this is a repair area that needs to get tackled. We're going to sandblast out in the panel there as well. The parcel shelf area will be sandblasted. The interior will be sandblasted as well. So what we want to do is we want to really try and get out as much as possible so we can try and get to this mat or re-mat this car. You can see here the matting that they use here is wrong, so we got to pull this guy out as well and try and go back to his factory as possible. It is very hard to get that same material, but we're going to do that. So what we are going to do is we're also going to pull the doors out. The reason being is that we would like to get into the hinge area nicely. So you'll see here, let me try and zoom in here for you. So you'll see all these spots here, right? It's very hard to sand this here out. It's actually time consuming. So by us pulling the doors out, it allows us to get to this area here. So we're going to pull the doors out, pull the fenders out, and allow the sandblaster to basically blast in this area here so we can clean it out. So you can have a look here. If we don't do it that way, we're going to be left with items like this here. Then by us blasting the doors out, right, pulling the doors out and giving the doors separately for blasting, they'll be able to get into the interior of the doors. So they'll do a light blast on the sheet here, and then they'll be able to clean this area out for us as well, so we don't have layers and layers of paint over the years on this vehicle. The floorboards look good on this car, but I think they do need some repairs. So you can see here there has been some repairs, and the sandblasting will expose all of that. I don't know what's going up in this area. It looks like it's been stitched before. The sandblasting will expose that, and that's what we want. So this guy is going to have some minor fabrication done to it, right? On the roof side, the roof looks good, but we've pulled off all the gutter beadings so we can get this thick layer of paint off, because what happens is your gutter beadings actually battle to come over the layer of paint. So when you start putting your gutter beadings on, you actually bend the beadings. So by us going on with a single layer, that allows us to put it on properly as well. As I told you, the doors will come off, the fenders will come off. The bonnet will go in for blasting. They do a light blast on the bonnet because it is very thin compared to the rest of the body. So we want them to blast in here, clean up here. You'll see the wiper mechanism, and that's all out. So we want them to clean up this areas here as far as we can, so we can basically get to the metal and then start from there. So again, we're not working on 5 or 10 layers of paint before we can start prepping. But this car looks fairly decent. So as you can see here in the tunnel, that the previous owner has started working on the vehicle. You can see here they started rubberizing, but we're going to pull all that rubberizer off, get back to the metal, and then start up fresh. But the chassis legs look good. This car looks nice and straight. Like I said, it is a OAF vehicle. It's a Evo1. The suspension came off and confirmed as well that it is original 5.0. The fuel tank is out. I would like to get into that area there as well. We're gonna see if we're gonna get this car into the rotisserie, if we're gonna paint it. It's just a bit hard to get it onto the rotisserie and move around with it. So for now we've put it on dollies, and we'll tackle it from there. We want to clean out that rear fender as well. Just clean out there, and then we'll get to all the grommets and everything that we need to get to, and we'll put new in from there as well. This here is going to be the first phase of it. It's going to go in for blasting today, so by next week it should be out of blasting. Then I will update you as it goes into the fabricator. By then I'll be able to update you on the 333s as well. So yeah, this is the first of this IS. Another thing quickly, I'm just going to get the original color of the vehicle. I need to find out what it is, and then I'll be able to color code this car, and I'll let you guys know on what color we're going to be running on here as well. So stay tuned. Again, like, subscribe and share our page or our channel if you appreciate the content. Also interact with us, communicate with us, and let us know what you'd like to see more of. Okay, cheers guys.